Hey, Johnny, do you remember the last time the New York Knicks made it to the NBA Finals?
I have no idea.
1999. That was 1 year before I was born.
Yeah, you weren't even born yet.
Nope. I was even a thought probably. Well, wall the music.
Tony, wait, time out. You were a thought in 1999. You were in Mom's tummy. Yeah, okay. Now you can roll the music.
Wall the music.
You want to talk about sports?
Yes, I want to talk about sports.
You want to get a real job? You want to talk about sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
All right, sports it is.
Welcome to Tony's Upset, a sports podcast fueled by autism and brotherhood. I'm your host, Tony Tonelli, along with my co-host, Gianni Tonelli. How are you, Gianni?
Tony, I'm ecstatic. So Tottenham didn't get relegated. The Knicks are in the NBA Finals, and the Carolina Hurricanes are in
in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, is the whole thing, I guess, is called the Stanley Cup?
Yep.
Okay, that's fair. Tony, where do you want to begin today?
Let's talk about the New York Knicks.
Okay, so Who are the Knicks going to be playing in the NBA Finals?
They're going to be playing the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay. Who did the Knicks have to beat to get into the finals?
They had to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, how did that go?
Well, that went great.
Yeah?
Yes. We swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What does that mean? You won 4 straight,
We
right?
won 4 straight.
But according to their coaches...
Yes.
So you want to talk to that's not the case. You want to tell the people what that means?
Yes. So according to the Cleveland Cavaliers head coach, Kenny Atkinson, after blowing a 20-point lead in the first game of the conference finals at the end of Game 3 going into Game 4, he thought his team should have been up 2-1 analytically.
Yeah, well, you know what? Tony's a bit of a leper right now. I'm a big analytics guy. You have to win games on the court, though.
Yes.
And you know who didn't really help them?
Who?
James Harden.
James Harden.
You want to talk a little bit about James Harden running his mouth?
Yes, he did. Oh, well, he only insisted on 12 assists in 4 playoff games. That's a 3-point average. And had 18 turnovers.
That's so many.
4, yes.
Now, is he a starter for them or is he a bench option?
He's a starter for them.
Sheesh, man, that's
Yes.
awful. Okay, so the Knicks swept the...
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Check. And then what happened to the San Antonio Spurs? Who did they have to overcome to get to the finals?
The San Antonio Spurs were down 3-2 in the series and won the series in the last game in OKC by defeating the defending champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, apparently Chet Holmgren did not have a good game
Nope.
that game. But it was a good game. Like, they played really hard, the Thunder, and beating the Thunder is a big deal. Tony, are the Spurs good?
They are.
Are they as good as the Thunder, or was it a surprise?
A lot of people thought that the Thunder are just really good, but they had a lot of injuries.
Okay.
But no, the Spurs are good now.
Now, this is going to come out on a Wednesday, even though we're recording on a Tuesday. There's a couple of big things I want to talk about for this next game tomorrow. So the first thing I saw on SportsCenter today, it was really interesting. When you have a team coming off a sweep, so the Knicks haven't played a game of basketball in like 7-8 days, something like that.
Yep.
They've been rested,
Yep.
been practicing, they've been recovering, they've been having time for their bodies to recover from a long finals campaign, right?
Right.
The Knicks have been rested, whereas the Thunder have been playing all these games because they went all the way to Game 7, where the Knicks only had to play 4. The Spurs had to go play 7 games. So it's really interesting, according to SportsCenter, okay? Teams that are coming off a sweep, going against a team that played 7 games and then had to play them in the NBA Finals, have a 20-4 average. So
That's good, right?
That's really good.
Yeah.
So that means that if there were 24 games played, they'd win 20 and lose 4. So the Knicks are coming in rested and I think ready to go. Now, before we talk about star matchups, What's the key injury that people are keeping an eye on right now for the Knicks?
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson.
Big man.
He injured his pinky?
I think so.
Yeah. But they're saying he's still gonna play.
Listen, I've been thinking about this for a little while now. So let me give you a little bit of context. Actually, the same night as Game 7 for the Thunder and Spurs, I was in downtown Raleigh. I went to this place called Sauna House.
Okay.
Sauna House. And it's a sauna, and they've got like a cold plunge pool, okay? I looked at the cold plunge pool, and I said, I'm the kind of guy that can handle this. Have you ever been in a cold plunge pool?
No.
I was in there for about 10 seconds, and then I gave up. And I was like, it's the type of thing I can do. I'm a strong, capable, confident man. And I gave up immediately. What does this have to do with Mitchell Robinson? It is hard for me to say the things I'm about to say because I know that I'm a whiny quitter when it comes to cold pools. But I can only imagine that Mitchell Robinson has thought about playing in the NBA Finals his entire life.
Yeah.
Dude, if you have to lose your finger permanently, if you have to damage your finger permanently to win an NBA Finals as an NBA player, it's worth it.
What?
To be an NBA Finals champion, I'd easily give a pinky. Maybe not a thumb. You know what? I could buy a thumb with that money. I could. The ring doesn't go on the pinky. The ring doesn't go on the thumb. I'd give a pinky or a thumb. But like surgically, I wouldn't like painfully lose it. So, what do you think? Do you think he needs to play if he can?
Yep.
But I think he knows that, right?
What?
I think he knows that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Tony, who are the star players for each team?
Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama? What?
Victor
Wembanyama?
Victor Wembanyama.
Yep.
For the San Antonio Spurs.
Yep.
And Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks.
So I was watching a little bit of coverage on this kind of matchup. What a lot of people are saying is this. Jalen Brunson's been electric from three, but Wembanyama's really good at blocking three-pointers. So there's going to have to be a lot of pick and rolls by the Knicks, getting Jalen Brunson some free shots. But also, Josh Hart, big man who can play on the wing as well. If Josh Hart for the Knicks can hit the three ball consistently in this competition and pull Wembanyama out of the paint where he's dangerous because he's 19 feet tall, I think the Knicks can have a really big, really, really, really good chances this year. But if you have Josh Hart playing as like a bigger matchup, right? If you're having him shooting three-pointers on the wing, you need more big men playing in the middle. And that's where I think Mitchell Robinson being healthy and at his best is really, really, really essential. Because if you can control the paint, but also have a bunch of good three-point shooters, you're in a really good spot.
Yep.
But I will say, from what I've gathered, there's not a lot of NBA Finals experience on either team, is there? No, I mean, I think Obanobi?
OG Anunoby has been to a finals. I think he won it with Toronto.
I don't think he played, though.
Yeah.
But
he's on the team.
Yeah, he's on the team. So he's been there, but like there's not a lot of seasoned veterans on either team that can really help. Is there anyone on Spurs that comes to mind? Any starters? There's probably some older guys who have been around, but no one in their lineup that really makes me think about that. So Tony, you're a Knicks fan.
Yes.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yes.
Is this year the year?
Yeah. I actually do believe.
You think we could sweep them, or what do you think?
6.
6 games.
Yep.
They win game 6.
At home.
At home. Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. That is the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. All right, Tony, what else you got next on the docket? You want to talk a little bit of NFL?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before you do, breaking news came in on my way up to you today that the Atlanta Falcons are giving Drake London like $150 million plus for a 4-year contract. You think that's a good deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a monster. But is Tua going to be their starting quarterback?
I actually don't know. It might be Penix.
Let's see. Have the Falcons named a starting quarterback? Michael Penix Jr. Well, that's according to the Google AI. So if you have a problem, take it up with the Google AI. But I think that makes sense, right? Because like Tua's not who he used to be.
Yep.
I think he needs to retire. Respectfully, I'm a big Tua fan, but I think he's had too many injuries. I think he needs to retire. I don't think it's help when you have concussions.
No, I know, but he still wants to play.
Listen, I don't care what he wants. I'm giving my opinion. My opinion is he should retire. He can do whatever he wants. He's a grown boy.
Yeah.
So you think it's a good pickup for them? I mean, not pickup.
No, I don't think it's a good pickup, but
You don't think Tua is a good pickup?
Nope.
But do you think paying Drake London that money is worth it?
if he can help them win, if they have a quarterback who can throw to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tony. What else happened in the NFL? Talk to me.
So, before this, a few months ago, the Philadelphia Eagles told A.J. Brown that they were going to trade him to the New England Patriots. And they said June 1st was going to be the date.
Okay.
Nothing came up, we just all knew about it, blah, blah, blah. So we all knew that A.J. Brown was going to get traded June 4th to the New England Patriots. That was the only news that we were expecting. We were not expecting that the Los Angeles Rams traded for Myles Garrett, the defensive end out of Cleveland.
Don't worry, we can edit it out. Who is it?
It's Ma.
Ma? Hey, we're recording. Can we talk to you later?
Bye.
All right, love you. All right. Sorry, it was the grandmother.
Yeah,
You got to answer the grandmother. There are rules in this game, okay?
right.
Myles Garrett.
The Los Angeles Rams traded for Myles Garrett
Mhm.
for a defensive end in Jarrett Ross
And first round pick, I think.
and two first round picks.
Who first round pick?
Yep.
No way.
Yes.
And then what happened with AJ Brown?
He got traded to the New England Patriots
First and a fifth rounder, it
for a
looks like.
first and a fifth rounder.
Okay. I also heard OBJ might be going back to the Knicks.
Odell Beckham Jr. is going back to the New York Giants.
Wow. Is he? Whoa. And Smith-Schuster? And Braxton Berrios?
I heard about Braxton Berrios.
No way. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
pickup.
Yeah.
Is OBJ still good?
No.
Does anyone know?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, high upside. Really high upside. Do you know what's up with Malik Neighbors, the wide receiver from the Giants? People were saying he's injured and it's not good.
No, I don't.
Maybe we'll do some reporting and we'll put some video content out on. Remember, we're on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, Instagram. Tony and I honestly put more content there than we even put on the podcast sometimes. Go check that out. Tony, is there anything else in the NFL that we need to talk about?
No.
Okay. What else did you want to talk about today? A little bit of hockey?
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me
The
about...
Carolina Hurricanes are in the Stanley Cup.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Who did they knock out to get there?
They knocked out the Montreal Canucks in 5 games.
Okay, and then who are they playing?
The Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Who to get there?
Colorado Avalanche.
Avalanche? Okay. I've asked you this question in person, but now I want to ask you on the podcast. Talk to me about the matchup. Who's good? Who do you think's going to win? How many games?
Yeah. Las Vegas has only been an NHL team for like 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
I thought they've been an NHL team for like 3 years.
No, that's the Seattle Kraken. This is their third appearance in the Stanley Cup. They've already won one.
9 years.
Yeah.
You're insane, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Didn't they win their first year?
they made it their first year, but they lost to the Washington Capitals.
Good. No one should win their first year. That's
Yeah.
weird. That's weird. It's weird.
And since that, the Hurricanes have not been in since in 20 years.
Sheesh. But
Yeah.
they won it last time they were there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So
They are a slight favorite against the
the Knights.
Knights.
Okay. How many games do you think it will take them to win?
I'm saying 7. And we
All
got
seven games. Okay. We should go to the Rift in Wilmington and watch some of those games. Deal?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for listening to Tony's Upset, a sports podcast fueled by autism and brotherhood. Goodbye, y'all. Good job.
Thank you.